the cars we're seeing. Isn't it an amazing variety of vehicles?
Oh,
There's
my God.
a Stance Golf, there's a Miata, 3 Series Focus STs. Every cool car of any stripe is here.
Long before drifting became a thing, Raceway Park has been hosting all kinds of motorsports events since the 1960s. And of course, just about everyone in the Northeast remembers the iconic radio ad.
Get ready for the Spring Funny Car Bonanza, Sunday afternoon at Raceway Park, Englishtown, New Jersey.
Today, Raceway Park is still one of the top tracks for drag racing in America. So seeing all of this drifting going on here is especially awesome.
And on the track, you can see that the car we're in right now, the Nissan 240SX, is the drift car of choice.
It's simple, it's light, front engine, rear wheel drive.
Yep.
But old Toyota Corollas are the drift cars. But I think they're just a little more rare and a little more coveted as drift cars because, you know, is the star of all those manga and anime.
Mike, you don't know anything about drifting.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
No, what are you talking about?
Nissan 240, that's like the classic drift
no.
car. If you want to do it just for the look,
No, you're not.
then you
doing
get
it
a
just-
Corolla.
No, you're not doing it just for the look. You get a Corolla because that's also a good drift car. Whereas 240SXs are still a bit dime a dozen.
To help us get a better understanding of what makes a good drift car,
we're headed to Newark, New Jersey.
to talk to one of the originals in the drifting scene, Hector Correa, the tech inspector for drifting at Englishtown.
So let's see how he builds his cars and how he got into it.
What's the point of a tech inspector in drifting?
Well, you'll find out.
I mean, they just drift.
No, it's important. You can't have, like...
There are no rules.
There are rules.
Look good is the rule.
Look at this, dude.
Oh my gosh, what a great use of a backyard.
Hey, Hector.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi. This is a nice little spot you got here.
Thank you, thank you. You know, it's my little Corolla paradise.
It is. This is a nice car.
This one is an 81 Corolla 4-door. It's SR20, a top mount turbo. Did some intercooler piping. It's gonna end up with about 250 horsepower.
I like your cooling setup here. A Poland,
Listen,
bottle of Poland Spring and a hose.
Listen, I'm gonna get slack for that because I'm the tech guy, and I always fail people for that.
No, that's
But-
great technology.
But this is just to get it running in my driveway. It should be a fun ride. It should be a good party machine.
If I could actually ask you, why the a Toyota Corolla? You've got Mustangs and Camaros.
You do,
and all
and you
that.
see a lot of Mustangs.
But-
You're starting to see Camaros coming out now.
But why a car like this? Is
listen.
it because it's light? Is it because it's...
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, everybody here knows who Kendrick Lamar is, right?
Yeah.
It's in my DNA, man. I'm Puerto Rican. It's nothing else about it. And look, everybody that knows me as Hector with the Corolla. That's just what it is. When I got into the 240 and I built it and it was running, I didn't like the way I fit. The car was too big for me. And I felt weird. So I literally drove it around the block, parked it right here, and sold it. Never made it to the track. I only had Corollas.
Well, that's the fun thing about drifting. Like,
There's no right or wrong car. It's all personal preference.
Yes, exactly. And me, I connect with Corollas.
All right, so I don't mean to put down the great institution of tech inspection, but drifting, it's about looking good and having fun and feeling good.
Yeah, our tech inspection is more a safety aspect towards the driver, and it's not an actual class race inspection.
Okay.
And it's very basic, it's very general. Your seat gotta be solid. Fuel lines, you can't have any leaks. You need the proper helmet. Seat belts gotta work.
Wait, you're telling me I could borrow a Mercury Grand Marquis from my grandma, the seats work, it's got seat belts, and I have a helmet.
Yep.
Am I ready to go drifting?
You're ready to go drifting.
Oh my God.
You're ready to go. You're ready to go on track. Whether you drift or not, that's up to you.
Can we actually talk about that car for a second? I'm generally an ignorant person, but I know a little about drifting, and I know this is the car to have.
Yes, this is one of the original cars that kicked off drifting over in Japan.
The Toyota Corolla AE86 has obtained legendary status. It introduced drifting to a global audience. Unlike later adaptations of the modern Corolla, the AE86 had rear-wheel drive and a light and nimble chassis, making them ideal for drifting.
this car was designed not to be, like, sliding sideways.
Now, listen, drifting is not the fastest way around a track. It's
Yes.
the most fun way around a track. This car, I did all the suspension over, all the steering got done over. Engine is still the original engine with 200,000 plus miles on it.
Can we go for a ride?
Yeah, you know, it doesn't have AC, so it is what it is, man.
It's a good
It's
thing
an
I'm
80s.
wearing a sweater today.
Yeah.
There you go. I will say, this does not feel like a normal street car suspension back here.
No, it's got a lot of Heim joints.
What do you do when you see a pothole? Is it just a nightmare?
No, you know, like you see these holes right here, I'm just gonna drive right.
Oh, no.
I just go.
Have mercy,
You know.
Hector. It's okay, I got another spine. Well, does anyone get hurt drifting?
I've seen cars flip, I've seen cars crash, I've seen cars actually catch fire.
Yeah.
But to this day, no casualties.